I just think that.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moving past the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Allen. That one moves the ball across the 40.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Yeah, great players have bad games, nigga. What the fuck?
Offense getting set.
You don't play a pair of LeBron. You act like LeBron never had a bad game in his career, nigga. You a who fan?
They'll run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play right here. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused. The quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Over the middle.
This ball only go to. Does this ball to Singleton's hand every play? So that's the only thing we gotta watch about. Worry about is Singleton. I need to touch his ball, touch his hand every single play.
Conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Harden, bro. Harden. Stop being disrespectful. Stop being disrespectful.
This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll hand it off.
Oh, my.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an
Don't be disrespectful, bro.
Football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
But he said within the last 15 years, who, I'm saying Harden's up there. You can be disrespectful to Harden. You said since 2015.
Down in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Allen.
mark.
Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Like AI, don't say Allen Iverson on my shit. Like, don't say Allen Iverson. Don't sit there and tell me.
At the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow,
No, he said KD in them. He said KD. No, he said KD and Kyrie.
Him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner, and I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play, and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Russ is a better three-point shooter than Shea, in my opinion, yes.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start.
But then Shea don't really live at the three-point line, though. Shea will.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cross. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he takes it.
All the way, man. One dog on 89 speed with that takeoff, man. With that takeoff.
You don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 99 set to kick this one away.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Allen.
Christian, the spread arrow. Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that previous play. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Allen. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Zone coverage mismatch like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using his legs. It's Judkins.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. To the air, it's Aller. Looks to the left, pass caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll take a deep shot here. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back to pass. It's Howard. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Abuka. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, here's the first play to start this 2nd half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the 1st half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that 1st half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And momentum really building. Now, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important, is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To the air, it's Aller. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Off the play fake on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Penn State. Number 10 in the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Penn State, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
On the run, it's Judkins. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And there's the handoff. Will he score here? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
With the score, Ohio State.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down.
He came out of,
a new set of downs and a chance
once this nigga came out of Maryland, I knew this was going to be an easy game, bro. This nigga came out of Maryland, bro. He wants to run, bro. He wants to run all game, bro. Oh, what'd you just say? Don't say that with Julian. Julian agrees with Josh Giddey. Well, he defends him. You didn't agree. You didn't agree, but you defended him. No, y'all be lying. No. You didn't agree, but you defended him, bro.
Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
No, he defended. He said he didn't do it or some shit, or he didn't know.
Here from their own 43. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the defense.
But it's still crazy though, don't you think though?
They're just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Allen. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
63, Penn State, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the...
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Howard. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down play coming up.
Yankee Blue! Yankee Blue! Cricket!
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Buckeyes line up for the first and goal.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly, because it really shows you the time that a quarterback can.
Ball is free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Singleton. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Aller. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Good enough for a first down.
Ellie Stutter! Griffin!
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail.
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big